So you know how it is, right? When the mood strikes, the mood strikes you.
Wait, where are you on your critical playthrough?
I may have. Oh, I'm in somewhere in Monsters Inc. I believe. I'm towards the end of Monsters Inc.
Yeah, you're making
So
progress.
I'm getting through it.
You're getting there.
Through it, yeah. I really just want to get to the super bosses at the end. You know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm really doing the whole run for. But we'll get there. We'll get there. All right, so we're starting off here on PS2. Roy and Sora. We got our floaty, light, active frame sortie with Sora. And then we got our really fast, really aggressive, blazing glory, the young lion himself, Roy.
Yeah, Sora kind of acts as the zoner in this matchup. Of course, there's the obvious hitbox situation, but Sora has the projectile. Oh, great
Sets
read.
you up. First hit aside, but you know everyone wants to mash out air dodge after that incredible forward smash. Breakfast with a huge early start right now.
Tries to get it again, not able to get a follow-up that time. Good adaptation from GORF.
Oh my, the double parry on the up tilt.
That was a real double parry as well.
Love to see it. Love to see it.
Sometimes you get the double parry and it's just because they're two back-to-back, but nah, that was calculated.
All right. Go try to get something started. There's an air dodge back to stage. You're losing some of that pressure by doing so. Okay, double jump. Going to wait out the flare blade.
You got to go back to stage.
Oh.
Yeah. Goes for all three that time. He wanted so bad to get the punish drop too early. Speaking of too early, that up air a little too late.
Parried the first hit the string. Still got hit by the second. All right, we have Blizzaga for some good shield damage. Side B's going to start things. We have a back air challenge this time from GORF instead of an air dodge. Very aggressive and actually ended up working out this time around. Breakfast will be able to make it back. Wow, the side B ends up hitting through the PS2
I thought he was pineappling himself. I was scared.
Nah, Sora built different. Sora built different.
Breakfast did a good job of hovering on this Thundaga. He accidentally sent it the wrong way, maybe an unintentional B reverse before, but recovering to stage, that is so useful in the matchup. Because Roy can't just stand at ledge and jab.
Here we go. Thundaga, dash tag, can't stay on ledge for too long. We're looking for a Trump situation. And we get a falling back here, no need. Catch the jump with an up smash instead. Breakfast now up 2 stocks over GORF. Sora definitely one major hit away here from the Roy base of Blade, but wow.
Yeah, Breakfast has had the critical reads on both stocks. These haven't been typical kill confirms. It's been F smash and up smash. And both of those moves are not super safe.
Ooh. Okay, finally the Blazer will do it.
Taunt.
It took a while.
A little taunt, okay. GORF feeling himself a little bit after that stock. Maybe try to get the momentum back.
Okay, I see. Try to get a jump read there after landing an up tilt on the end of Breakfast, but GORF's just kind of like, nah, I'm going to fall through, get my falling up air, and it's right back to my turn.
Yeah, I understand. Like, there was a true combo to be had there. You could hit with up air or forward air to get some additional damage. But if you get the read with the falling up air, you get another full combo.
That's right. Third hit aside B. Bit of a nuisance here for GORF so far. Catching the jump with an up air and another one. Rising Spiral looking for that up B to close out the stock. Wasn't enough. We have an up air to challenge here from GORF looking for a hard read on that up smash. Sora on the lighter side will go down. 90% of a deficit. Can GORF run this back?
He gave that a little bit of a charge, too. Just a bit of extra spice to make sure it's going to kill. Very confident in the play. However, at 108, we've seen how good Breakfast is at closing out the stocks. Does not go for a drag down there. Instead, trying to stall out in an interesting way. Maybe hoping for an air dodge.
Okay, forward smash. We got those lasting frames. Doesn't end up going anywhere. Okay, tries to finish the landing forward air with dash attack. Doesn't quite hit. But the back air, the backswing. Bit of a DI mishap. Still is going to close it out.
Now, he checked him on that. He's like, I dare you to air dodge. Nope. Okay, back air. We saw that same thing in the last set, right? The way both characters will be fading out. You're so scared on the defensive of giving up the air dodge in that scenario that you end up holding it out sometimes. And then, I mean, they're going to throw a move out eventually and you just get smacked.
That's right. Here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Run back here on PS2, sticking to both characters both ways. Saw signs of life there from GORF, but honestly, Breakfast has been laying down the hurt all the way through.
It really just came down to those reads, right? All three stocks were based on a read. There was no kill confirms. The first two being the big smash attack fallouts, and the last one that we talked about saying, you're not going to air dodge, let me back air you.
Here we go. Wow, the down throw follow-up didn't come out. Got GORF with an up air instead. Get off me option. Now we're trying to see Breakfast Shard.
He wanted that falling up air.
Woo!
I've seen that a lot from Breakfast. he's been trying to set up a very specific Sora setup throughout this whole set. If you get those landing falling up airs, you can actually confirm with additional up airs into an up B and kill it almost any percent. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, honestly, it wasn't even needed, though, when you have a crazy up smash read after getting a good handle on your opponent's air dodge habits to the ground. And now it's right back to Breakfast trying to box out a little bit, use some of those nair and fair strings, maybe even a forward tilt string. Get some good damage out. Wow, back air, a little too slow to come out there. Got stuffed up by the forward air. Got one back air. Dash attack doesn't connect. Your counter approaches with a counter.
Barely getting out for free there. Just safe enough with the spacing. Let's see, yeah, stall it out. It's so hard to get that timing on Sora because until he commits, he has got so many mix-ups on him.
Okay, zone away from that forward smash. We have Wasilla. Fire to play with as well. Down tilt, sweep away at their feet.
Wants the air dodge, but there's no reason for him to try to air dodge there because Breakfast hasn't shown any ability to go for a nuke or those fair drag downs. So just wait it out. He's going to go for something silly either time.
Like the Thunder for the air stall. There's a downer. It will get punished here. What's it going to be? Up throw? Okay, not enough to kill us. Be closer to 200 where that gets that done.
Attack. Catches him with the up air, almost like a movement option there on that catch attack.
What a great parry on the land right there, though. We're going to get a grab punish, a back throw from Breakfast. Try to challenge GORF here to take this next stock. GORF's going to say, get off me yet again. Falling up air. Blazaga's not going to be enough. Gets a Firaga punish off an air dodge. The up throw will actually do it.
Do it raw. Everybody forgets about that Sora up throw. It can kill eventually, especially with bad DI. It's like that late option just to make sure you don't get past like 160 where we saw. Very useful for Sora when he's struggling to get a raw back here.
These falling up airs from GORF have been landing, but haven't been taking us anywhere. Finally, GORF's able to close out their stock, and we get another taunt.
Okay, falling up air. I was talking about that. See, he loves that falling up air, but GORF is not giving it to him.
There we go. Thundog going to come out to play. Forward tilt's going to whiff here. 90% online for GORF, though. Breakfast looking hungry. What's the punish on Blazer going to be? Just a down throw.
Ooh, American air dodge. Hit him with 2 in a row. 59%, but he's got 2 stocks. This is looking pretty rough for GORF. I think if you're in this situation, you got to figure out how do I adapt to make sure I close out game number 3.
That's right. Spot dodge.
Another one. Does not get punished that time, though. Breakfast is just giving up all these air dodges and kind of getting away with it.
Okay, we got our factor here trying to get some ledge pressure. Firaga doesn't connect. We get punished with a forward air. We're going down. Flare blade charging. What are we doing? Just waiting it out.
That is a re-grab.
Oh, gets back on a regular stage. That's the tipper of the double-edged dance, so it's not going to be enough to take the stock.
He was a little too far away. Not a whole lot you can do there. Unfortunate.
Blazer! Oh no, you fell out of the Blazer, get punished with an up smash. It's not enough to take it just yet.
That was so weird. He got hit by a late hitbox, and I think that's why he fell out, because that initial hit didn't send him in the correct direction. Yeah, you got to go off.
There it is.
I respect it.
Rising spiral.
It's tough, but it makes sense.
2 stocks, high percent there for Breakfast. Still feeling good with the Sora. Still gaming on those Joy-Cons.
All right, GORF, you got to lock in. You took that hat off to heat it up in here, but things are looking a little cold right now.
Yeah, Roy's bringing in the heat.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
He's activating the relic.
We got the Litten hat. Is this guy playing Incineroar?
I have not seen it.
Huh.
Maybe he's just a fan. Oh,
there it is.
Okay, he plays Incineroar.
That's the call out.
Like I was saying.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. I was like, if you have the hat, you got to have an Incineroar, right? Got to have something.
I think it makes sense to try a new character here. You're on loser's side. You're on your last game. GORF needs an answer, and it feels like the Roy was not it.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if the Incineroar is going to be it either, but we'll see.
You did just get outclassed in the taunt game, though. I'm sorry. Like.
Okay. So the big thing here is that Sora has a much better chance of consistently blowing up Sora, right? With Roy and Sora, you're both kind of playing that spacing, and you both got your mid-range disjoints and whatnot. Roy not landing those base hits as much as you'd like. Wow, great parry on the up special down smash. But Incineroar, all he needs is revenge and just to grab you or hit you with something, right? There's no need to worry about sweet spots unless it's like a tipper forward tilt or something, right, for the most part. So at least it's once you get in, you can cash out a little better.
I was talking to Larry about that actually yesterday, the idea of consistency in a bracket character. At that time, we were actually talking about the weakness of Aegis because of the lack of consistency from getting edge guarded. But Incineroar is one of those characters that over the course of the meta developing has become known as like a bracket character because he'll just blow you up sometimes. And he has that consistent ability with revenge.
That's right. I still do believe there's quite a bit of volatility in his matchups. So even if the inconsistency doesn't lie with the character itself, it does rely with the rest of the meta. But I can see the rise of Incineroar and how it could, at least even in the volatility, can still come out if you're a better player.
And people like SkyJ have proven that you can get past those weaknesses if you can play to your win con.
That's right. Back here to challenge the Sora side B. Thundaga is online. Okay, down tilt to Scoop, getting stuck here by the side B. Charge that up smash Thundaga yet again. The spell rotation has been on point here from Breakfast all set.
Once again, it doesn't matter what character you're playing, you're getting past that up air. And now you got to deal with the Alolan Whip, the classic. See, Breakfast has spent so long being able to shield and actually wanting to prefer shield because shield is very strong against Roy. And all of a sudden you're up against a grappler who's begging you to do exactly that.
Okay, we got a forward air. Try to fish for these back airs. Now we're seeing a little bit of fear here from GORF to actually try and approach, knowing that I'm just going to get blown up by something. They're both rolling together at the same time. How cute. All right, we get our falling there. Thundaga's back online. Air dodge in. There's a tech. Alolan Whip. Gotta hold that. And we're seeing GORF actually run this back.
Ooh, that up air. It goes a little bit further than you think it's going to. And yeah, we're back in the spell rotation like you talked about. So good at finding those openings, and it's very difficult with the slow ground speed of Incineroar to find a way past that.
Trying to get fall and punish maybe on that Firaga. It's too hard though. Not enough lag there. Wow. Maybe he wasn't able to drift close enough to get that upbeat to work. That felt like a little bit of an unnecessary suicide play, but it is what it is. GORF is going to be down a stock here. Breakfast one stock away from moving on. Losers top 16.
Yeah, I feel like it was a bit of a forced error almost because you're really scared to use the laggy side beat to get some horizontal momentum because Breakfast is there ready to shark with a back air.
Right, but you could also try and drift in and then just use the entire verticality of your up B instead. But it was this weird, like, awkward middle ground of like, yeah, I got some verticality and I'm going to use my angle to try to get back to the ledge, and you just missed it. It's tough. Okay. Punish the side B with a nair off stage. 75% deficit. Another time. Okay. Tries to Alolan Whip while Sora still has invuln, but is able to punish the Darkest Lair right after. That move was insanely fast. I'd say it's like frame 3 or frame 5, something like that. There you go. Ooh, looking for a downer. Spike goes in really deep, but actually able to secure the game. How?
Breakfast,
what happened?
I think was mashing aerials a little bit too hard, didn't get out of the end lag as soon as they expected, and was not able to jump back.
My goodness.
At least my man went down swinging. But yeah, that is an opportunity to get back into this set. The Incineroar was working pretty well, maybe took a little bit of warm-up, hard to say, but feeling a little bit better about it. If you're Breakfast, you got to be really careful not to let this reverse 3-0 get away from you.
That it seemed like you barely snuck out with the victory right there for GORF. Okay, we turn the Litten hat around.
Yeah, what's going on?
What does that mean? Okay.
He doesn't want Incineroar to see what he's about to do.
Oh my goodness.
He needs the
Close
power
your eyes,
up,
my
though.
child.
Yeah. This is about to get messy for GORF.
Yep.
Watch out, Breakfast.
Let's see him. Put down the pain, put down the numbers. Here we go. Going over to Hollow Bastion, get that Kingdom Hearts synergy. Nice dash attack.
Man, that is so safe.
Yeah.
What are you going to do about that falling up air back hit? Finally, we're starting to get these up airs.
Yeah, really fishing for the Alolan Whip. And having to hold quite a bit on punish there. Jab one, check into the Darkest Lariat. Parries the second hit, gets a dash grab for punish. Firaga one into side B. Doesn't lead anywhere else, but at least keeps you safe.
One thing that I haven't seen much from Breakfast, which will definitely help him if he can find it in this game number 4, is the
Wow.
Well,
Wow.
Not jumping into a low whip is one thing.
The fact that Killspark is there is genuinely terrifying.
But I haven't seen big combos from Breakfast. That's something that Sora is known for, but they're very hard to do. And it seems like Breakfast is not super comfortable with those. I haven't seen drag downs. I haven't seen confirmed into up special. And
That's kind of where that like consistency question kind of comes back into play, where if you're not confident or you feel like your opponent has a better idea of what they're doing against it, might not be worth investing into. But wow, what a back air there from GORF to close out that first stock. 120% rage here. The up special will not connect. The up smash won't either. No punish.
Finally jumping over that alone lip, and once again, that fair could have been a drag down. You could have gotten more off of it, but Breakfast sticking with what's comfortable.
Now reset the neutral here. Thundaga keeps in space. Blazaga as well. Stay away from me. Takes some shield damage. Fishing for that back air. It is going to be extremely safe as well. But can it take the stock here? Thunder online. Ooh, frozen. We can get the kill off here. The air dodge in.
Oh, you could have gotten
be
the
up
throw.
throw? That won't be enough. And Sora's on the heavier side, and Breakfast does not have a race to play with. Up tilt will land. Not enough to take it just yet either.
So unfortunate if Breakfast wasn't able to get that kill again. That's 2 in a row you could have gotten kills off of, but instead.
The immediate revenge outside of the freeze to beat out the up tilt. Okay, side B all the way down.
Is so bad.
Revenge is online.
Stop.
Oh, if that was the true input at 200% rage and having revenge, that could have been.
Yeah, who knows?
Right?
I guess we'll never know. But this is looking really good for
Oh!
GORF. I can see why he turned that hat around. My
Another
man
one.
is angry right
Another
now.
one. The Darkest Lair will get punished here with the Blazaga. Can we get the kill after the
Again?
revenge? Outside of the freeze.
My man, oh, he wants that alone whip. You can see it. He
so
wants
bad.
it. He wants it.
Oh, dash attack maybe? 81% here. So
Oh,
the lighter
okay.
side, the up air will finally clean up that stock.
Bro
My
disappeared.
Sora was a walking like nuclear bomb right there. It was, oh my goodness.
That was so important for Breakfast. Now he's got to crawl back from such a difficult position, all because of one little mistake going for a grab instead of a harder punish when he had the extra frames.
There we go, forward air. Take Breakfast back off the ledge. Charge that up smash, maybe get a jumper roll read. We get a rising up air instead from GORF saying, I am not messing with that. Don't want to play that game.
That shield looking a little bit scary there. And these spells are hard to just hold shield against, because when you're low on shield, they're just going to eat them away, especially that Blazaga.
Oh, all right, Thundaga's here to play. Forward throw. Now hold up Blazaga, hold on that damage, and honestly, Breakfast done a really good job of neutralizing his percents here. Wow, what a deep engagement there from GORF, going all the way with Nair, potentially looking for a suicide like double trade right there, but Sora can make it back. That risk did not pay off.
That turned possibly not just this whole game, but this whole set around. I don't know why GORF went for that. The risk reward Incineroar versus Sora off stage when you have a lead. I've got to disagree.
Oh.
And now look at what is happening.
The Blazaga damage to Faraga to catch. Looking for a jump read there with that up air. Wasn't quite enough. Zoning out with fair here from Incineroar. Thundaga will end up connecting yet again. The chip damage continues to stack up. Rising spiral up, he had a shield. Great punish here. Challenging the sharking as well.
Let's see, can he get a confirm off that fireball? No, instead GORF manages to get out. If we get a couple of good revenge reads here, could still turn this around, especially if he lives to 200 plus like that last time. But Breakfast looking like he may have this figured out.
Tried to anti-air the up special with an up smash in response. Breakfast trying to be a little cool with it.
Ooh. I think they both knew that a revenge was not the answer there. He was waiting for it so hard. He wanted it.
Decided not to let it drop at the end. Dash attack here to connect. Air dodge right through the Thundaga. Save your jump and your up special. Blazaga shield damage. The up tilt as an anti-air. What's next? Air dodge back to center stage here on Hollow Bastion.
Ooh.
Rising spiral to the
Okay, we're
side.
fine.
Oh, it's shield pokes.
I don't think GORF was expecting him to go through the platform there. It is a very weird option, and you are living on borrowed time right now. Gotta pray for that max rage.
Yeah, this is, I mean, 14%. I don't see a kill happening anytime soon. That's a great up smash, though. Up to 37 now. Back here, will connect her. That is going to do it. Breakfast threading the needle, getting over the walking tank. That was Incineroar, especially when it hit almost 200, like 40% or something insane like that. Still able to conquer on Joy-Cons on top of all of that.
Yeah. Man, GORF had excellent survivability through that whole last game, but Breakfast was just outpacing with the damage. Wasn't getting those big confirms, but was winning neutral so often, over and over and over, with just those little strings. Whether it was a single up air, whether it was a single forward air 3-hit combo. And it just added up. And then, of course, those projectiles. They did a lot for the
damage over